guys, somberguy2021 here, and welcome back to another commentary. Now, this intro will be a little long, but just hear me out, because this is a really special commentary. Why? Because I'm going to be commentating on myself. Yes, that's right, I said myself. Now, when I started commentaries, I was on a channel called Clash of the Commentaries, and the first commentary that I did was a co-op on this video responding to trolls with my then friend, the King 1300, and that commentary can be found on my commentaries playlist. Plus, that is the video I'm going to commentate on today. Now, for a long time, I thought nothing was wrong with it, but looking at it now, I see many mistakes compared to what I do today. So, let's get started. And before I start, I just want to say, I'm not going to refer to myself as I. I'm going to refer to myself as I refer to everyone else in my commentaries using words like you. So, with that said, and a long intro out of the way, let's get started.
Hello, Clementus Days here. We've got about an hour before Nintendo's...
Wait a minute. No intro telling us what the video is going to be about? You can't just start the commentary like that. You need to explain what the video you're commentating on is all about. So far, this is a third-gen hack level of commentating, and that is not good.
Start streaming their E3 conference.
First off, the pauses that you're making in between each sentence are just dead time in your video. Why couldn't you add those pauses out?
Yeah, because it's not like you're pausing and starting yourself, you damn hypocrite. Oh, and one more thing. Your microphone quality is total shit.
I mean, that's like a basic rule of editing. It's all to make your video more shorter and time efficient.
So when I got up today, I noticed that a bunch of rude comments were put on my E3 video, my Sony E3 video.
Alright, when you say a bunch of rude comments, that kind of tells us that your butt hurt when you say rude comments. Again, and if it's about, you know, comments that are insulting you, don't make a video addressing your trolls. Just
Wait a minute. Same shitty mic quality? Did you guys do this over Skype or something? What's our first commentary be about? Oh, I don't know. How about an unscripted co-op over Skype right here and now? Yeah, that totally works. I mean, what the hell? Did neither of you guys think this through and say, wait a minute, why don't we script this out or something? Because if we do this now, there might be a good chance we'll mess up. From my experience, co-commentaries are almost impossible to do unscripted. I admire you guys trying to pull it off, but it was a stupid move nonetheless.
Now here's what I have to say. I don't give a fuck about your stereotypes.
Okay, what do you mean stereotypes? Are you going to elaborate on that?
I don't know what you mean. Can you please elaborate? Like what my partner said.
And why exactly did you both feel you needed to make the same point? You know this could have been fixed in editing by just cutting out one of the person's lines, right?
I mean, like, what do you mean by stereotypes? Do you mean racial? Do you mean, like discrimination here? What are you talking about?
I don't give a fuck if you don't like me, and I don't give a fuck if you think I'm ugly.
First off, when you say, I don't give a fuck if you think I'm ugly and stuff like that, obviously you do give a fuck. Or, why would you say it? If you don't give a fuck, just ignore them. Ignore who's calling you ugly.
And obviously you've never heard of Don't Feed the Trolls before, because by...
I don't know if this is just me, but they seem very monotone. I mean, I hear almost no emotion in their voice. You know, I guess because being monotone is cool.
Saying, I don't give a fuck if you think I'm ugly, I don't give a fuck if you think this, I don't give a fuck if you think that. That's feeding the trolls, dude. You're giving them a reaction. You're giving them exactly what they're looking for. They baited a hook, and you are the fish, and you bit that hook, and they're reeling you in.
I don't care about your opinions.
If you don't care, then why are you making this video?
Exactly.
Pointless point is pointless.
This is my channel. My life, my story.
Okay, now I know I'm mainly commentating on myself here, but I just need to say this. If this guy thinks YouTube is his life and story, then he's either taking YouTube way too seriously, or he doesn't have a life outside his computer, which is pretty sad.
Your channel, your life, and your story. First of all, YouTube is not your life. YouTube's not your story. And if they are, the trolls are they're making your channel, basically. You're letting them control you.
And if the channel is your life and story, then they're going in there and they're making your life a wreck, and they're rewriting your story. And you're letting them do this. And I don't like to repeat myself, but once again, you're doing this by making this video.
You're just observers. If you don't like it, you can leave. Go die in a fire, or whatever it is you trolls do.
Dude, first off, the first rule, never, ever tell trolls to go die. That's giving them more than what they want. It's like they came to McDonald's expecting a couple burgers, and giving them a death threat like that is like giving them a steak.
What the fuck, dude? That has got to be the worst comparison I have ever heard. Just another reason why scripting is your very best friend. So you don't embarrass yourself and say stupid shit like that, because that made absolutely no sense.
Just like you're giving them more than what they want with that comment there. They're just gonna keep trolling you and flame warring you and everything.
And really, when you say, tell somebody, go die, that means they are really, really affecting you. That kind of contradicts what you said earlier about, I don't give a fuck if you say this or you say that. If you're telling trolls to die, you do give a fuck what they're saying about you.
And I think that we've already established the fact that they affect you because of the obvious fact that you made this video addressing them. Otherwise, if they're not bothering you, you wouldn't have made this video, as I've said time and again.
Yeah, because we all didn't hear you the first other 2 times you said it.
But if I see any more rude comments, every last one of you is going to be blocked.
I smell butt hurt.
Very butthurt. Another thing, telling trolls, don't say this, I'm gonna block you. Again, that's feeding the trolls. You don't do that.
Dude, seriously, that's like at the top of the rules.
What the hell? Did you guys turn into Joshua or something? Why are you stuttering so much?
Dealing with trolls list. Never do the things you're doing right now. It's exactly what they want.
And then you won't be able to do shit about anything to me.
That's true, but then what will you look like after that? You'll look like a butthurt crybaby.
Have a nice day.
Oh boy. Final thoughts. Well, obviously this guy's butthurt. Obviously he's raging. Obviously these trolls are affecting him, even though he preaches to us and says, oh no, I don't give a fuck about you guys. But, if he doesn't give a fuck, then why is he going to block them? If they keep saying what they're saying.
Yeah, I mean, come on, dude. This is not how you deal with trolls. many people have tried to do this, and they just end up getting trolled harder and harder and harder, and make themselves seem more of a laughing stock. Overall, if you really want to deal with trolls, ignore them. You're feeding them. I'm sorry.
Yep, so for classic commentaries, this has been somberguy2021.
I'm the King 1300.
And we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Okay, final thoughts. Guys, this commentary was made roughly around 3 months ago, and I'm very surprised at how much better I've gotten since then. The multitude of what I have been able to accomplish as a commentary in 3 short months is just unbelievable. And yes, guys, I thought that commentary was perfect when I first uploaded it to YouTube. By my standards today, it's very easily the worst commentary I have ever produced. But with all due respect, it was my first commentary, so that being said, I may have went a little too hard on it, but it needed to be said. So with that, I am somberguy2021, and I'll see you all later.